back for 2025. Getting loose. It's going to take a couple minutes here. Get our ducks in a row. It's preseason. Preseason for everyone.
I'll just hijack it right away.
Take it.
Probably didn't want to be the one to bring it up, but I mean, we have obviously a new year brings in a new defending champion. He's sitting right in front of us. If you were here last year in a Dynasty League, you were left with, what is that, week 16 with if we're going into the championship game, who's going to win this thing? Here he is.
Not even representing a jersey for week one, because it's not even week one. That's a good thing. It's not even week one. We got time. We got time to get this thing right. I'm appreciating that you're prepared.
I'm not wearing anyone that's on my team, but I just decided, you know what, got to do something.
Yeah. But you should have seen when you first sent me that text that you were like, dude, we gotta have a ring ceremony. The things that I started envisioning for our first show, the graphics I could have put together, I was like, I gotta film myself around the house, like thinking in different thinking positions, and then leading to like getting crowned. None of the production crew actually made that happen, but
Photoshop, just you could have invited some of you guys too. Oh, sorry, I was muting my mic. My bad. I was trying to turn down my volume.
Oh, we are so back, Drank. We are so back. Let's go. Our first chatter in 2025. Come on. I don't even know if that's true, right? Not even 2025, because we were rolling into 2025 from our show last year, which I'm proud of. A lot of growth.
I'm sharing this league with our Dynasty chat.
Yeah. Drop the link out there. I'll cover our sponsor, Budweiser Zero. All of the carbonation, none of the alcohol.
Oh my goodness.
Give it a shot.
I wasn't expecting that. As always, we're sponsored by Rolling Rock tonight.
All right. Actual alcoholic beer. You're not a true millennial, man. Millennials don't drink alcohol.
I don't think we're always. You know what I just struggle too. I was at the checkout, and I'm like, it's preseason. Does that count as Big Cup season? And I think some would agree. It does. We're all going to be brought to you by Big Cup today.
Let's go. All right. I mean, you got to prepare the way you prepare, because mid-season, if you're trying to handle that for the first time on a Sunday, you got to have a couple in you before at least. All right, so what do we got going on today? It's a warm-up for us. We're not setting lineups. We're not under the gun here. We are reviewing a Dynasty rookie draft that just occurred, what?
Fun one.
What was it, Wednesday last week? No. I don't know. But it was about a week ago we drafted.
Tuesday.
Okay, it was Tuesday this week. That's right. Yeah, this was just 4 days ago, which is awesome. I love that Maddie does that for this league, that we get to watch week 1 preseason, and then we get to draft rookies. It is so awesome to see. Just like, dude, I watched every snap of the rookies that I wanted on Monday night, staying up late just so I could like draft the people that I want, and I got the guy I wanted. I'm psyched about it. You'll see it as we unfold. Just a little.
The guy you wanted. I forget who you got, but I'm excited to watch it happen.
Yeah, and we won't even show you the draft board yet. We've got to have other things to cover before we dive in deep. Give the Dynasty team a chance to roll in. We've got 9:21 on a Friday. What else are the guys doing? I mean, they got to be able to jump onto a 30-minute stream to hear what we think about their picks. And there was actually a controversy at the end as well too. We had the entire league going nuts. We had people making multiple statements about changes for next season. So we'll dive into that at the end too, because all the other commissioners out there. I feel bad for Maddie. Maddie has a lot going on. New father.
As people roll in, I know we have a regular viewer who is a commissioner of the Dynasty League, and he has a lot to say.
Oh, fellow commish.
He has a lot to say about your statement of draft time. You said you like watching a week of preseason. In his league, the draft is right after the draft, week after the draft, the actual NFL draft.
It's criminal.
And it will be argued that it rewards people who are paying attention to college football in the draft process. But we can save that. I'm sure we'll get sparked in the chat.
Yeah, I respect it. Like if I was in a league like that, I wouldn't argue it. But I'm not that tied to college football. I did give it a try a couple years ago in my Saturdays. I don't know how you can do. I dedicate so much time to the NFL that I was like, I don't know how you can also do college. But if you are doing it, you should reap the benefit of it, because at the time that the NFL draft is actually happening, I know nothing about these guys. You know, like I got to hear about them through camp. I got to watch them suit up one time and see. I mean, who knows? We'll see how it ends up going. What year of this? I took a guess in the show title. 8 years in? How deep are we in this dynasty?
We're probably like 9 years. But I'm gonna say we had the league 2016, right?
So this could be This could be 9 years in. This is year 10.
Ready? Let's see.
Hunter Henry, I think, was. Well, Stephon Diggs was I'm trying to think of rookie that I had on my team.
Here's for the record. I drafted Juju initial draft. He was a rookie.
Oh, all right. Well, we can figure out from there then.
Remember, he was drafted. Like in the preseason, I picked him up. Like 2015, probably.
Your rookie year was 2017. So that means 2016 was our original draft year, which that aligns with that aligns with the timeline in my head too. Yep. So 2016 is 20. So yeah, this is year 9.
Year 9.
So we just finished. So it took me 8 years to win one. I won year 8. All right, that's it, and that's what we drafted for. On day 1, I drafted for a year 8 championship. All right, I drafted Derrick Henry. I drafted Mike Evans. I drafted Stephon Diggs, who actually didn't help us, but that's all right. We got help from Bo Nix, who I'm really high on this year. There's 3 teams I'm high on this year. You'll hear about it for the next 4 months. Denver, Atlanta, Jacksonville. And of course, the Bucs. Like, the Bucs are the best team in the league. But really, really down on the Patriots. I think they're a 6 to 7 win team this year. So we'll see if that gets proven right or wrong. Just some high level statements, just letting you know where my mind's at.
I'm not confident in the Patriots. I mean,
thank you, because there's a lot of confidence in the Patriots right now, and I don't know if I agree with it. But
you know what?
I gotta remember to look to my left. Here's to my left. We got. I mean, you're rocking the.
I am rocking
the logo on your chest right now.
But I mean, I guess the thing is as every team goes, if you have a good quarterback, then yeah, you're gonna win games. But I'm not saying that Drake made it bad or anything, but it's all a big question mark. He hasn't played much football yet.
I know, no.
Obviously in the NFL, but he's also like young.
Was his rookie year better than Josh Allen's rookie year?
He definitely didn't play as much.
Josh Allen went to the playoffs and made a fool of himself, if I remember correctly.
I mean, that was insane. That was an insane playoff game. Yeah.
And he lost them the game. They were in field goal range, and he ran around like a child and lost 30 yards and lost them the game. But Josh Allen's amazing. He learned from it, but he at least brought him to the playoffs.
In regards to us bringing up Josh Allen, it's tough that people are comparing him to Josh Allen. You don't know how it's going to turn out.
It's just because they're the same size and build. Ooh, someone in Atlanta we got. Dude, Atlanta's balling right now. Blair, number 19. Don't know him, but good for you, man. Maybe just secured yourself a roster spot. All right, sorry. Keep going. Comparison to Josh Allen. What? Atlanta, Blair, wide receiver, fade down the left. Don't know him. Me neither.
I got a guy in Tennessee who I really like. We can get to him later. But, no, it's just tough that people are comparing him to Josh Allen. But that's enough about the Patriots.
Yeah.
This night's the Dynasty League.
Let's jump in. Let's jump in. You ready? You ready to go? Bring up the board? All right, let's do it. All right, here we are. Full transition. We're starting off on pick 3. So we can basically, we're just going to go through each pick. We're going to give our reactions. We're going to say what we were planning on. It's funny because this is my recording of the draft, so your face right now is over my chat, which is actually pretty good because I was going back and forth between the chat. I don't think we need to be reading what I was chatting during it. Maybe we could if it's entertaining enough. But all right, man. So we had.
And, I'm getting reports that my mic is not great.
Okay. Not great. Quiet.
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering.
Okay. I don't want to bump yours without bumping mine too much. All right. Let me do a test. That's what the preseason's for. Good call. Hi, shout out to whoever just gave the insight.
Apparently it's quiet. That's a quick adjustment. That's just an adjustment of the mic level, you know?
Oh, that's actually not bad. Oh, you're just quiet compared to me. Okay. You've got an external mic? I was going to be like, can you speak directly into the mic? What?
I'm getting that you sound good, I just sound quiet.
Yeah. What's the odds that you can bring the mic closer to your face?
Oh, I can bring it right here.
It's kind of.
That's where I used to have it. Now it's kind of on the screen with the new setup, but I can fix that at a later date. Unless the mic is too distracting from my beautiful face.
I think that sounded better. I keep it as close to your face as possible.
I got a plan.
All right, set it up.
Keep introducing this. Bring up the screen, honestly. I bet it's just a proximity issue. I'll fix that.
Yeah, we got the draft board up. Yeah, I mean, so what do we have? We had the Jet with first overall because he's been tanking, and we got anti-tank rules. Yeah, I mean, any other commissioners out there? Anybody that's with us from the league? We are currently drafting anti-tank rules, and it's harder than I thought it was going to be. So of course, we have to avoid the situation of some team just sabotaging another to basically block them from getting into the playoffs by just starting people on a bye or starting horrible people. The more we think about trying to make a penalty for teams that are intentionally tanking, it all is coming down to the commissioner just needing to evaluate things all the time, and like you don't want to do that to a commissioner. So feel free, use the chat. Let us know good ways to implement anti-tanking penalties. ChatGPT is obviously helping. Dude, were we talking AI at all last year? Like, were we using ChatGPT at all? I think so. I think it was just starting to come around.
I don't think we're using it as much, but
I don't know either, because I mean, there's gonna be plenty of AI opportunities, but we'll save that for future shows, I guess.
you brought up the whole tanking thing.
Yeah, well, because we're trying to figure out me, AJ, and Maddie have been trying to brainstorm a good way to implement a penalty with it being trackable that Maddie can actually keep up with. And the more we talk about it, there's a lot of different ways to go, and it's just not simple. So we got to figure out something that's going to actually be achievable, that's not too harsh or too lenient. It's going to be a challenge. You got thoughts? What would you implement?
I would like to hear from the chat. I really would.
Yeah, for real. Let us know.
About it.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So I mean, I brought up tanking because we got. Go ahead. What?
It's humorous. AJ's involved in the conversation. I'd love to hear what he has to say.
Well, he's been the quieter voice because the rules being created because of him. That's why I got brought up. First pick, Sarah 2. The dude has been tanking for 3 years straight.
It's in a court. Why was this not publicized?
It's not an official panel. It's like a what do you call it? It's just like it's the courtyard outside of the the official building. Anyone's allowed to talk. Yeah, it's not technically private, although. Hey, bring it up to the chat. We already have Peter's bringing stuff up. Bring it up. We nothing can change this year, but all right, let's dive in. First pick, no surprise, right? Ashton Genty went first round. I knew the talent. I knew who he I mean, let me just also throw out the disclaimer that I researched these rookies weeks prior to this, so of course everyone knows him better than I do. I knew he was talented and going to be number one. I didn't know he went to the Raiders until pretty recently. Does that not affect anything? Are we just like, cool, Raiders are going to be capable of getting first downs, and we trust that they'll be on the field enough for him to be great? But I guess it's a dynasty, right? You're just grabbing him regardless of his current rookie situation.
I mean, not the only moves going on there. They got Geno. Do you know that at least?
I do know they have Geno, and yeah, I guess I'm underestimating Geno's ability right now, but
I mean, I don't blame you for that, but I'm just saying, there's other changes that have happened. But yes, I mean,
Oh, and then they got Pete Carroll, who's a right.
yep.
Yeah. And all right. I mean, all right.
The only question mark
We don't have to
on
discuss this one much. It was the obvious choice.
is, being at Boise State, is he going to be able to, kind of play the NFL game kind of like he played against those guys he would play against in Idaho?
Okay.
So,
But like 300 touch guy this year.
what's up? 300 touch. That's the thing. He has all the opportunity in the world, just as much opportunity to run the rock as anyone right now in the league. The backup, my boy, what's his name? He was on Miami.
Sorry, I just figured out a way to adjust your microphone. Completely checked out of the conversation. Give me 1 second.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's not that great. So, like, my point is, yes, he's going to have all the work.
Yeah. All right. Because like the Bijan situation wasn't amazing. He didn't get anywhere close to the amount of touches we thought he was going to get. I wonder if something similar is going to happen.
I think that Bijan thing ends this year.
Yeah, I mean, year 3, you got to just use them. They need to be a playoff team this year.
I'm getting reports, and I say we follow it confidently, to turn yours down to smidgen.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
It'll be balanced out.
Down. Okay.
All
Right,
right.
because now that helps everybody else balance. All right. I will say, yeah. Team audio. I mean, we're going to get an audio team in here one day. Maybe 25 years from now.
I got another little chair here. We can set up someone. You know what I mean?
Kev sounds money. Adam's too hot. Got it. Thank you for the chat. First time chatter here. Oh no, Millie. Welcome to the chat.
All right.
First time chatter, just giving great
Millie.
advice and helping us. This is beautiful. This is how good communities are made.
Part of our show is you got a question on your roster, trade. Who am I starting this week? Let it rip. We're here to answer.
We're here to research with you, not just fabricate answers. You're going to learn with us, and then we're all going to feel good about it.
We make better calls about your team than we do with our team, too. That's a fact.
That's because this is the heart of fantasy, all right? We don't always – we're going to give you the right numbers, but for ourselves, we're going to trust the heart of the player. Let's see it. Oh, man. Yeah, show it off, big screen. I like it. All right. If we got anybody who's actually in the Dynasty League, they got to be dying for us to roll through this. So we've got pick number 2. I mean, pick number 1, cool. The Jet got him. You go check the Jets roster. He's actually got a pretty good roster this year. He shouldn't be last. I would be shocked if he did. Like, we'll see what his coaching strategy is. But all right, second pick, Omarion, right? Omarion Hampton. Chargers, run heavy team, another running back. I was hearing this is the year of the running back. And we're already seeing it first 2 picks as far as rookie drafts go. But
yeah, I mean, how many rookie drafts have we seen, though? Obviously, this is what we're talking about, a 9th year. A lot of, running back premium. It happens.
Yeah, I guess that's
where are we at now? So we're approaching. I'm pulling up the Twitch on my phone again. Hold on.
Hey, give me 1 second. I just.
Oh, you got to pause here.
All right, we're back.
I'll take the time to say again, this is brought to you by Rolling Rock.
All right, so let's let it rip. Pick 3.
All right, I'm watching it with you right now live.
Pick 3 went to Marino. Marino's what, 3rd year in the league? I still feel like he didn't come in the same year as Gat, did he?
No, before Gat.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways,
pick is in.
What happened here? All right, Travis Hunter. I mean, all right. I don't know personally if I would have gone with that one.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the potential's out there that he's, maybe one of the best receivers, in football, but I'm not buying it right away, especially if they're truly going to have him play any snaps on defense. It's just, Personally, I don't think he will really play much defense at all because it's just too much to learn as a rookie coming in. If you want him to be elite like they're projecting him to be, you got to spend the time, I think, at one position at first. Maybe a couple of years down the road if he establishes himself, but it's just a hard thing to the point of just like if you're guarding someone and they're just running deep on you all game, that'll affect you, both ways.
Yeah.
I truly agree with that. Like he's gotta focus on one thing to start, and it's gotta be receiver.
That's what it looks like. I mean, after preseason week 1, it looks like they're prioritizing his offensive capabilities. But you're right. If he ever plays both sides of the ball, he's not going to have a 100-catch year. Like he won't be on the field that much. I don't know. I think that's a solid pick. He's the most.
So let's see who's on this draft board. Let's look right now. Who did he pass up?
So
Trevion Henderson, I'm assuming, right?
Yep. McMillan and Carolina.
Yep. I kind of like Ted McMillan. Maybe he has a better receiver than him anyways.
He's going to get more targets. He's going to get way more targets, I think.
So there it is. I mean...
I will say, dude, the Travis Hunter pick it's the most exciting pick. Like, you want to root for him. You want him on your team. As far as the career goes, if he's a Hall of Famer at the end, once all is said and done, man, like, you want him. You want him in Dynasty. I get the pick. I would have, too. I'm going to love watching Jacksonville.
We got a shout-out from Alex Santiago.
Let's go. Another first-time chatter. The heart of fantasy, kicking it off this year.
I mean, I'll tell you what. I'm in a couple leagues with this chatter here, and he's got heart in his fantasy. So
good competitor. Good competitor.
He loves his guys just as much as we do.
I love it. Something happens. Something happens when you draft them. All of a sudden,
he'll actually trade him. Me and you are two. We take it to a fault in owning a dynasty league, but that's how it goes.
That's all right. I got a couple overpriced jerseys on their way based on this draft, and who knows if they'll even be on their team for much longer. But all right, pick 4. We got Derry Mack on the clock. Let's see. I can jump ahead 30 seconds. I think he takes a while.
Like Trevion or what's his name goes with Henderson. I mean
Trevion Henderson. AJ and I both reacted negatively to this. He jumped McMillan.
You see what I'm saying, though?
No, what are you saying?
You passing up on, like, Henderson or Tet for Travis Hunter?
Yeah. Right, because even if Hunter picks 6s, you don't get points for that. You get nothing unless he does something on kick return or punt return. And he's not going to be doing that.
Yeah.
All right. Henderson looks all right. Do we see a resurgence of Ramondre Stevenson? I don't know. What about Gibson? Like, are we thinking Gibson's just not going to be a player this year?
I guess. He's completely been written off, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
Here's the thing. Henderson looks explosive. Is this recording pause?
Is what?
Is the recording pause?
I don't think so, unless it's frozen.
I think it's frozen. So I'm watching the Twitch right now.
I'm looking at it. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. On air, live with K-Swiss. Maybe you're on commercial?
The draft recording right now is stuck on 1 minute and 11 seconds for Steve.
Oh, yeah. The draft recording is paused. Yeah, sorry, it is.
Okay, you paused it.
Yeah. You want me to just let it roll and just kind of rattle it off quick? Maybe our pace.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go for it. I feel like I can talk over this pretty
well.
well.
All right, let's just let it roll. All right.
So Steve here, he's feeling pretty happy about having Ted. Little update. I was projected to draft right here. Draft insight, learning lessons for everybody. You can honestly pause this right now. You can see Tyler Warren was just drafted. the guy behind me on the clock at the moment, he just traded George Kittle, didn't have another tight end left on the team. He pretty much telegraphed what his plans were. Tyler Warren, he's at number 6, pretty much right where he might be projected to go, right? So I will give all the credit to Pete Churro. He is drafting 8. So he wants Warren. He sees this kid makes all the moves to get Warren. He says, hey, buddy, let me piggyback here. I'm going to jump in front of you.
Wow.
He telegraphed your guy, unless you want Warren, is going to be available for you at 8. And I said, wow, I couldn't agree more. I agreed to the terms he gave me. He was giving me a 3rd round pick, 10th in the round at the end of this draft, and a future 3rd round pick, and just to pick swap. I dropped back 2 spots. I knew I was going to have my guy. It was a no-brainer. So,
yeah, you weren't going for Warren anyway.
No, yeah. So, so the belief, other than Warren, is that this kid, he just made that move to get a tight end.
Dude, so this wasn't even a move to, like, improve either one of your teams. I guess it kind of was, but this was a move to sabotage Dorian.
What's up?
This is a move to sabotage Dorian.
It is. It really is. But he telegraphed it, so he set himself up. But, and I can't take any of the credit for it. Churro really did his, he was active. He was aware of the situation. So he made it happen for himself.
Well,
but,
I love it. We had 3 trades before this draft kicked off.
Yeah.
This was an active league.
That one being what? Happened like 7 minutes before the draft. So that was fun. I mean, that's how you have some fun on draft night, huh? 3 pre-draft trades, that was a fun time.
Yeah, our dynasty commissioner has done well with this because that happened a few years ago. We had trades during the draft. There was one time that I had commission paused the draft and we actually executed a trade and then went forward. Like,
it's been a couple times the draft has been paused due to trade.
But all right, before we roll forward, tell me about Warren. No, sorry, you didn't even take him. So let's roll.
I didn't.
Right, because now you drop back to 8, and you said you're okay with that. You got some additional value, and we'll see what you end up doing at 8.
I was guaranteed. Doria, he trades a tight end. He's looking for a tight end. Churro says, I want Warren. He says he's going to probably take Warren. If you think he's going to take Loveland, I would do the deal, right? And I'm thinking, wow, Doria's got a pretty good team. His only hole now, after trading Kittle, is that tight end. He is going to get Colston Loveland. He's another maybe projected 1st round pick, and he's at default. Let me just take the other tight end. As you see, he actually went with Judkins, so I was kind of wrong.
Best available.
I felt pretty safe that my guy was waiting for me at 8. And what went into this, if you remember last year, I have no running backs. So a lot of people probably expected maybe I'm going running back.
Yep.
But I went the opposite of that. It's a dynasty, You'll see who I got. I'm surprised the guy that you're not talking about just because he's on your Buccaneers. But
dude, I'm learning. I'm slowly learning.
Alex knows. Alex, the other dynasty I'm in with Al, he swooped him, I think, in the same spot. I mean, I couldn't feel better about the whole thing.
Yeah, well executed, man. The kid looks good. What's up?
You know anything about him?
I've been watching till I follow their snap story, and so they'll show the receivers running routes and stuff, and physically, he looks super impressive. I mean, it's crazy how young the guy looks, but he obviously physically can get it done. I don't know much about him though, besides he's gonna have tons of opportunity this year.
All you need to know, he's been at Ohio State for years, okay? What do you know about Ohio State over the past 2 years?
They go...
wide receiver central. I mean, in college football, some of the best players in college are playing at Ohio State playing receiver, So he has, in that time, broken the receptions record at Ohio State. And going back, I mean, we can think of incredible, Ohio State.
So he's not just an athlete. He's got hands. He's trusted.
He's mature. He looks like a mature player as well. So he looks like someone who's going to be able to, kind of route it up in the NFL.
And they drafted him first round, right? In the actual draft.
And we got in the chat potential to be the best wide receiver ever out of Ohio State. I mean, he has the most receptions.
Wow. Help me out with the history here. Best ever Ohio State receiver. Who is he competing with? Who are the best other Ohio State receivers?
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Garrett Wilson,
Ooh.
Chris Olave. So those are all guys in the last 3 years, guys that he's played with. Jeremiah Smith is now next up at Ohio State. You seen that dude?
No.
All right. Well, he's
I
now
don't
pretty
think.
on a Marvin Harrison Jr. level.
You're already ready for the 2027 draft, dude. You're crazy.
I mean, I remember a time you said you at least got on a week before the draft and started learning everything.
Yeah, this
I
was about
remember
3 weeks before.
watching their highlights, and you were just like, "I got him, guys!"
Dude, the Henry Ruggs year. I drafted Henry Ruggs, no idea who he was, and I watched his college tape, and I was like, dude, this dude's a burner.
I'll bet you. Okay, if I had never seen Henry Ruggs play, drafted him, and then watched him play, I'd be like, "Wow, I got the fastest guy to ever live." Like,
It was exciting, dude. It was an exciting moment until it wasn't exciting a couple of years later. Quick update on him. I think I heard he's got a court hearing coming up. He might be available. Maybe not.
Well, I guess like parole. He'll probably be a parole hearing. He's in prison.
Yeah, he's got something going on. So anybody knows if my guy, I technically have first rights to him as the one that drafted him. I think so.
I don't know about that.
But all right, let's keep moving. Good first pick, and it's crazy that would you have drafted him at 6? Were you going to draft him at 6 if you didn't trade back?
You want to know what? Yes, I was.
Wow, dude. And now you have it, everyone.
Right now.
K-Sarah just played the league. You've done it before, man. You've screwed me in a trade.
Rounders, nothing crazy. But it felt good. I felt like Bill Belichick again.
But now Pete's got 2 first-round picks. He ended up getting the 6, and he's got the 10.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? That's pretty great to see, huh? This kid coming in out of nowhere and just saying, "Let me make moves. I ain't here to just."
Oh, right, dude. This was huge. What am I? I need a running back.
Oh, the commish was rattled here. The commish was rattled, and anytime I can rattle the commish after more than a couple playoff losses to said guy, it's just a great feeling. So, and I knew it in my head, and the only reason I didn't want to risk and do this third round stuff is because I didn't want Ibuka to go to Matt Carlin here, because it just seemed like such a Fire Nation guy to me. If that makes sense. And I'm like, let me stop this before I ruin the whole league. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to make the deal anyway. And, so as long as I was in front of him, I felt good making the deal. He totally panicked. He was talking in the chat. He was saying, F you, Kev. And, it felt great. He went with Matthew Golden, and I think a lot of people will be surprised with the pick, I feel like watching would be
I think it's a good pick, though, man. Golden's going to be on the field the first snap of the game on week 1, right?
Who?
Golden. The guy that Matty drafted on Green Bay. Like, he's gonna be a starter as a rookie.
Productive?
That remains to be seen.
I don't know. The thing to me is I don't know what's going on in Green Bay. They just draft so many wide receivers every year. And I'm not saying any of them are good, but they all just got
that's true.
Just to me, it hasn't produced into one. I mean, who knows? Maybe he is the truth. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But it just seems like there hasn't been one guy that's been fantasy consistent. So he just joins a crowded room. I don't think it's a tremendously crowded room, but I think there could have been better options here with where he's drafting.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, I think R.J. Harvey was the better fantasy option.
Way too late I can't believe it happened. That's someone who I was considering going with at 6, but I said, you know what? I like the long term of Ibuka better, so I went with him.
For sure. Well, and in Dynasty, if you get a good receiver, they're here for 10 to 12 years. You get a good running back, they're here 6 to 8 if you're lucky.
I mean, I guess looking at it now, look at Shuro. He has 2 guys that are gonna produce right away. Right away,
as rookies. Yeah, and then Loveland goes. I'm not seeing it. Oh, dude, look at me. I'm highlighting who I'm picking already. But I'm not seeing it with Loveland. From what he's just like every other big receiver that's trying to be a tight end. I don't see it happening.
Neither was Doria. Look at that. He was like, you know what? I'm not going to that bum, even though I need a tight end.
Even though he needed a tight end, yeah, right. He was like, no, I'm just grabbing a guy who's not even going to be on the field, which is crazy.
I'll be honest with you, didn't even look at Loveland as a prospect. I knew in both my leagues that I wasn't going for him, so I don't know much about him.
I watched just a couple minutes of his tape. I wasn't impressed.
Okay. All right.
But a guy who I watched extensive tape on is right here. I'm gonna freeze it for you. Don't even know how to pronounce his first name, but Tootin. This guy looks good. First of all, fastest running back in the draft. He ran the fastest 40 time. I don't know if no one's talking about it. I don't know why no one's talking about it. Think about it like there's always a rookie running back that is just breaking 70-yard touchdown runs. That always happens. There's just something about rookie speed that is different. And so, well, is that going to be him this year? He's got the best odds of it happening. And then, did you watch the preseason? Did you watch the game one? You didn't watch like Travis Hunter's first catch or anything like that? All right.
No, I didn't.
Well, in that preseason game, you see this dude.
Duval in the chat.
What we got?
We got a Duval in the chat. Someone's picking up what you're preaching.
Well, we got someone saying Loveland's a dog.
All right.
And then Duva.
It's Duval. I love it, honestly. We got first time chatter repping Duval.
Yeah, I love it. But dude, if you watch this game, the touchdown was he scored a touchdown like a 9-yard carry where he probably got hit on the 7-yard line and trucked 3 people into the 2-yard line, and then the entire team got behind him and pushed him into the end zone. It was an amazing team moment based on fight in the heart of the player, and then he just looked great catching the ball. Like, I was like, dude, I was in love with the guy right away. He's got steep competition, but
who was he running with? Like, what position group? You'd say, like, early on? When was this?
What do you mean?
Like, was he running with the one while doing all this?
No, dude, and that's why it's a bit of a reach for the first round. He's the third string. He's behind ETN and Big.
Yeah, ETN who regressed big time. I mean, obviously last year fumbled the.
All that matters is that you're making big plays. So if he starts making a couple big plays, he's gonna have to be played.
Bigsby, I guess, has a little momentum, but I mean, I'd say this Tootin guy is just, Tootin like he was in college.
Dude, and I really don't need him this year. This is a pick for next year.
He's going to be the most explosive runner on their team, so he'll have a place.
Yeah.
Liam Cohen.
What up?
We got a commercial. We got a commercial break.
Okay. All right. Cool. I actually got to I got to get my other headphone back working.
All right, bet. I'm gonna grab another beer. We just got a little bit of commercial here. 26 seconds left.
Quick commercial break. Go grab your snacks.
But I'm gonna hype your boy by Shell Tootin up in a minute. Honestly,
I might have to pull up a highlight.
Yeah, do it. Honestly, do it.
I'm gonna pull up that touchdown I was just talking about.
I got a great pick in the second round. We'll pull up his highlights next.
Risk. I don't think I can make this full screen. What the heck is this?
We are on.
All right. Get ready. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie. Just look at him right here. If you notice this posture, I'm getting... MJD, Maurice Jones-Drew. I'm feeling that comparison all day. But he's just way faster than MJD. He's like a mix of DeAndre Swift and Maurice Jones-Drew. Are you hearing that? Are you hearing this comparison? Because I'm loving this right now.
What's going on? You flexing your boy on us?
We've got player comparison. He's a mash of two different players, Maurice Jones-Drew and DeAndre Swift. Combine them, and this is who you got. But, all right.
Wow.
Yeah, wow is right. All right, you ready for this? You got it up?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Oh, stupid thing's in the way. All right. Dude, just get off me. Just two safeties said, nah, you were taking me down. That is insane, man.
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
he do anything else? This is a different highlight.
like 7 yards of contact
But
within
dude,
the
just
10.
eating contact. I mean, maybe those weren't the ones. Maybe those were college level bodies that he was plowing through. But I like what I was seeing. And dude, and just another thing is this team. If the entire team felt better, and I felt like the entire offense worked better with him on the field, the coaches are going to take note of that.
It's gonna be a big Jag year. Someone in the chat. So I'll tell you what.
Big Jag year. I love that. I'm with you. I'm getting a jersey. I'm getting a Jags jersey this year. Who's with me? Let's do it.
As a big Bucs fan, Liam Cohen taking over the Jags. Their offensive coordinator. What do you feel about that? I mean, they're gonna go off.
Tell me more about this OC. I don't know.
Oh, we got a question.
Well, they just bringing up the new coach.
You see
He played safe and draft Jaden Daniels for the rushing upside, or Trevor Lawrence.
All right, well, we got to check their ADP. It's the first thing I need to know. You want to look that up?
Let's check it.
Yeah.
We're gonna come at you with some Jaden Daniels versus Trevor Lawrence ADP. All right, we got Jaden Daniels significantly higher ADP. We got Jaden Daniels projected to be around the 30th overall pick, making him a top 3.
I assume
Trevor Lawrence, 145th mid-range QB2. All right, so in this case, yeah, dude, you are grabbing Trevor Lawrence all day, and you're proud of it. You don't have to reach for a rookie that's going to regress. And Trevor Lawrence might actually play up to his potential this year.
Well, top 3 quarterback. So you drafting him over, I guess, probably then like Mahomes then.
Yeah. Yep. Trevor Lawrence. Maybe that's the jersey I get. Maybe I get a. Nah. We're getting the Tootin jersey. Oh, the second that Tootin scores a touchdown while I'm wearing the jersey this year, man. If that happens, we're gonna jump on a show immediately.
By the way, we're brought to you by the first big cup of the night.
First what?
Big cup of the season. Let me say, I was gonna say first big cup of the night. First big cup of the season just went down, and they were just as good as I remember.
I love it. All right, let's not show everybody my file system.
I mean, Liam Cohen made Baker Mayfield look elite.
All right, is that who the coach was last year for Tampa?
What's up?
He was coaching on Tampa last year.
Offensive coordinator.
Oh, dude, I should probably know the coach of my favorite team. I'm more of a head coach guy.
Especially because they are so good on offense, you might want to know that.
It makes sense. All right, let's keep it rolling. We just made it through the first round in about, 45 minutes? That's all right. That's expected. Let's make a promise. Let's just roll through. I'm not going to touch pause again. We're just going to cover things as it happens. It'll be another 20 minutes. Stay with us.
We haven't gone on a Jameis Winston rant yet, so let's just roll through this one.
Right, because that's coming. I read something today that Kay Williams is actually going to be a guy. I don't know. I put Stephon Diggs in the trading block, so I guess I'm believing that too. Oh, dude, and Kay Johnson, he was the biggest flip of the draft. He was projected to go right after what's Igbuka's first name? Amika. I'm gonna call him Amika because that's easier to say. But Johnson slipped because he honestly looked like trash in his week 1. He looked like he couldn't break a tackle. He looked like second year.
Amika, like the auto insurance?
Yeah, like the auto insurance. Yeah, I'm sure it's not pronouncing Mika.
No, but I mean, Caleb Johnson. You're right. What a value, and what first.
Yeah, like
pick
if
or the second.
if I'm Gat, I'm pumped with that pick. But I wasn't willing to touch that. Oh, dude, I'm typing in the chat right now. I end up not sending this, but I'm typing, is Caleb Johnson actually the worst player in the draft? I was about to send that, and then I was like, dude, what am I doing? Like, why am I why am I being mean? I was like, I don't have to be mean. I'm not sending that.
Yeah. Jaden Higgins. I mean, that's someone I would have loved to have, acquired. He's gonna have an opportunity to kind of be the man as a rookie, considering like the volume he might see.
All right, in Houston. All right.
Compared to like honestly Tootin and like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, year one value, sure.
He's like honestly he's gonna be a number 2 receiver. I'm pretty sure. So.
Yeah. Right, because Tank Dell's just not playing this year.
He's gonna have opportunity.
Yep. Scatterbo. I don't think Scatterbo's an NFL running back. He seemed like just a college guy to me. I don't know.
I'm not gonna tolerate the Scatterbo hate. I think Scatterbo's a beast. I just think he does multiple different things great.
Really?
So that's what makes him someone who's not just gonna, be effective in the NFL. That's my opinion.
Is he going to be able to get to the spot before anyone? Is he fast enough to get to the spot before anyone else? I just feel like he's going to be one of the slower guys on the field at all times. But maybe I'm wrong.
All I'm saying is when he played Texas, I saw him as someone who was like the best runner on the field.
Wow.
But
okay. And that's real competition. Okay.
He was also throwing bombs out there. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So like I'm nothing like I agree with you if he was just maybe like just showed like, hey, I'm a big burly 3-down running back, in college, I can do it all as in the sense of being a runner. But he showed also that he is like not only an effective passer in college, but he's kind of elite out of the backfield.
Dang, all right. Hey, hold on. You're on the clock right now. You're on the clock. What are you thinking?
What am I thinking? I can't believe that. I mean, as you would see, I don't know if like our heads are blocking it, but I can't believe that. What's his name? God, I drafted him. I can't even remember his name, but
we'll find out in 48 seconds.
I drafted him pretty early. I couldn't believe he was right there. But
it's not Cam Ward. He didn't go for him. He looked bad tonight, from what the article I read. I didn't actually catch the game until second quarter.
But you know what? You're just gonna watch it right now.
Yeah, let's just find out what you do. This is awesome, man. This is 3 days ago.
I believe I took this much time to think about it. Maybe I was doing a victory dance.
Maybe you traded back.
What are you thinking? I can't see like the
hey, there it is.
Luther Burden. Alex does it for me. Yep, Alex knows it.
Burden. What do you think, Alex?
It's the only logical pick there. Since you're throwing highlights, just if you just look up one highlight, I guarantee you it's going to be a crazy touchdown. You might
dude,
someone
that's
else.
Loveland too, though. Like, are we believing in Chicago's offense? Are we believing that they're going to be like a pass-heavy offense? That they're going to? I don't know.
2 words. Johnson.
Who?
Offensive coordinator on the Detroit Lions, now in Chicago.
Ooh, okay.
Worst coached team in the league. You saw that misstep.
Lost the potential. Burden's a good grab.
The guy just didn't call timeout to kick the field goal to win the game. They had it on like the 30-yard line. Do you remember that at any point last year?
I don't.
They were the worst team in the league. Their offensive coordinator was, I believe, a failure in Seattle.
Wow.
He didn't run I mean, think about it. You had DK Metcalf. When were his worst years? Like, at the end of his time in Seattle? Like, and then, like, I think they were just – I don't think Caleb Williams is bad. I think he's one of – like, he has an insane talent. I think it has changed for quarterbacks coming out of the league that if you have an incredible ability to throw the football, you're going to have success. The game's changed. It's more leaning towards allowing that for success.
Yeah.
These guys are kind of running offense in college now different than they, like it's almost emulated the pro game more than ever because the pro game has changed a lot.
Yeah, and Caleb Williams wasn't bad because of his talent. It was his decision making, right? He was.
It'd be great. It's crowded. They have DJ Moore. They have Roma Dunze. They picked him up in like top 10 last year. But this is they've obviously Ben Johnson kind of shows like, nah, we're drafted. I think he was like a 3rd-round pick. I think he fell in the NFL draft a little bit from where he was projected to go.
Okay.
You'll see. I mean, if you pull up some, you'll see the yards after catch ability. Maybe he's got the best in the draft right now. Like, it's him, Travis Hunter, I would say, with that level of just athleticism with the ball in their hands. You know what I mean?
Man, dude, well said. And also, the chat is right there with you. If you and Alex were on the show together, you guys would be word for word. player comparison, Amon-Ra. That's saying something. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm panicking. I'm scrolling through the rest of the team. I'm trying to see what Pete needs. I'm like, is he gonna take my guy? At this point right now, I'm sweating it out. I need a tight end. I need a tight end big time, and I'm terrified my guys are about to go. I got 2 guys on the queue. Mason Taylor on the Jets, and then I got Elijah Arroyo on Seattle. And I really don't want to have to grab Arroyo, and I thought Mason Taylor wasn't going to slip to me. And you'll see what happens, man. We end up getting the guy.
Fire Nation going to Cam Ward. Not guaranteed that anyone, drafts a quarterback in our league, really. If you have one, you're not maybe thinking sometimes, like, I'm pressured to grab a quarterback. Oh, man. So you got him.
And I got the guy. Yeah, dude, I mean, you're right. I mean, Cam Ward being late for this, I mean, he was way past his ADP right there. But yeah, anyway, the reason I wanted Taylor is because you know me, I know you. We want the QB receiving touchdown connection, and there's a good chance I'm starting Justin Fields this year. I mean, we'll see what happens with the Jets, but he's a 30 fantasy point day waiting to happen at any time. And if he's just dumping it down to the tight end, and they're just putting in work this year, like I'm gonna be pumped. Although I do want to be a Bo Nix guy this year, but I might have to be a Fields guy depending on, the story. So we'll see. But I'm happy I got my guy.
I'll say this.
He was LSU, right? Mason Taylor, LSU. I guess that's tough to know every tight end, but I think that's what I saw on that reel.
Mason Taylor?
Yeah.
I'm not. Either way, I wasn't really looking at tight ends this year.
I put the nice poop emoji on Jackson Dart. Not a fan. He's, of course.
Jackson Dart, because you love Jameis so much.
He's, of course, not going to be playing as James is going to be the starter. I can't even say that, man. I still got Jameis up on the wall over there. But I did do something regrettable at the end of this draft that we'll have to display.
I don't have Jameis on the wall, but I have an insane Jameis artifact in my house.
Nice. I was going to say, who you got on the wall? You got, not Travis Benjamin. Kelvin Benjamin. I was with you on that, though.
Jameis is the GOAT. Jameis is the GOAT. We got Jameis is the GOAT in chat. We're doing one thing right. We're at least appealing.
It's a good show. Right, it's a good show already. I mean, that's really all we need from you chatters is just hype up Jameis as a starter. We're going to be talking about it. You should be talking about it.
Bo Nix all day.
Bo Nix all day, though. But all right, yeah. Where is it at? Where is it at?
Comment. Bo Nix all day.
All right. I didn't think I was going to do a show 1, but I'm gonna have to go to the card deck. I'm gonna have to go to the card deck if we're talking Bo Nix. We got a good one. I mean, we got a lot of good ones. We got the entire Team Kaizen deck right here. Drake London. Great start. Where's Bo?
Wow. I mean, so here we go. I mean, Drake London coming into this year, most hype he's had coming into a season yet. There it is.
Bo. Piece of the jersey. I'm a proud owner of it. Thanks to K-Swiss himself.
I think one thing the cards are saying, Bo Nix. You see in the chat here, we got Alex saying Bo Nix all day. Bo might be QB1 this year. I believe in Sean Payton, and they're only getting better over there.
He was QB7 as a rookie. He was QB7. And now, I think he didn't throw. Yeah, he didn't have a touchdown until week 4, and he finished QB7.
Wow.
So,
okay.
So yeah, he's a top 5. He's a top 5 reasonable option. Who knows? He can grab one.
QB7. QB7 as a rookie fantasy is
that's insane. Because he was running all over the place. At any moment, he was just breaking off a 27-yard carry.
When when the narrative kind of is like, oh, Bo Nix is kind of on the ride with them. He's not the one kind of, producing at a high level. That's if he's QB7, that's a.
Dude, he was running the show from the day he got there. He was the leader of that team. It's been an awesome to watch.
Wow. So that could be true.
You're on the clock. Oh no, you're not on the clock. Did you only have 2 picks in this draft? You had the 8.
No, I ended up with a third at the end.
Oh, okay, and then you got a third, the 310. Okay. So you're not on the clock. Look at you though, trading away all your picks basically.
I traded this one. Actually, remember I traded this one for the guy blanked on earlier. We couldn't think who's back up in Miami last year. No, well, a couple years ago he had a crap ton of touchdowns. Remember? I traded like a 3rd rounder for him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's see, do I still got him?
Dude, what happened to E-Rob? I'm just looking at E-Rob. It hit me last year that E-Rob texted us after the Dynasty show, the Dynasty rookie draft show, and he was like, dude, I was waiting for you guys to cover my pick the whole time, and you guys skipped right over it. That just flashed in my head. And I was like, all right, let's cover E-Rob's pick. And I was like, he didn't even have one. He didn't have a first or a second. He's only got a big 3rd coming up, so now I'm actually super curious what he does.
You know what? All right, let's run it real quick. Manzo.
I think it's pronounced Monzo.
Monzo, sorry.
I have no idea. He had no picks. Oh, no, because he's got other ones. But he traded every single one of his picks.
Jadon Blue, I remember Manzo having a pretty goddamn good team. If all of a sudden, Jadon Blue is RB1 on Dallas, that's a huge pick late in the 2nd round there.
Yeah, I agree. Right, because I couldn't have even gone for him. I mean, he's not RB1 in Houston. I mean, in Dallas.
He could be.
He could be.
Who is it? Javonte Williams?
Yeah.
I mean, he's been kind of the guy multiple times at multiple teams, but he also has not been a very, exciting, so.
But it doesn't. He's got the physical body. He's gonna just get there's been other players that are veterans with that size that just always seem to be the starting running back, and I just don't. I mean, we'll see. But yeah, I wasn't high enough on Blue. That could have been a mistake. All right, here's E-Rob. Pick 3, his only pick in the entire draft. What do you do?
We'll talk to you now, E-Rob. Thanks for giving us this nice late 3rd rounder to get all excited about. And what are we going with? We'll play his highlights at least. How about that?
All right, he goes Miami running back. Why not?
He's pointing it out, dude. Look at this. He's pointing it out. Ollie Gordon. Oh, it's a great pick. Unfortunately, I do know this guy. I mean, if anything, Miami, they got A-Chain. That guy seems like he would be the type of guy to get hurt, and he does get hurt.
He does.
That makes sense to you at all? Am I the only one feeling this?
No, I would be terrified. I don't own A-Chain anywhere, and I don't think I'm going to go for him. He kind of terrifies me.
Yeah.
But all right, we're also hearing from Alex that we got, Williams is actually the guy over in Dallas, and I haven't heard anything different, so it's good to get that confirmation. Makes me feel better about the Tootin pick. Dude, DJ Giddens.
I lost the stream here, but let's see. I got a pick coming up.
Oh, all right, let's just pause this real quick. You just snagged Giddens, and I think that might have been the pick of the draft for you, man.
Seriously? Wow. Okay. I was predicting that would be one that kind of flew under the radar. What's making you think that?
In preseason week 1, I watched every one of his carries, and he was getting a lot of them. He didn't look as explosive as some of the other players, but for some reason, he just looked to me like. There is also I got a soft spot for Colts running backs. Who was the 3rd down back? Light skinned dude, always wore the tape on his arms. Fast guy. 2 or 3 years ago for the Colts. He was their 3rd down back, getting all the screens. Who was he?
Naeem Hines.
Yes, thank you, Naeem Hines. All right, he was giving me Hines vibes, and maybe he was just wearing the same number. I don't know, but I fell in love with him pretty quickly. And then when I saw you grab Giddens, I was like, of course, Kent Brown.
Look at Alex saying it right on cue.
All right, thank you, yes, sir. All right, good. I was gonna say my description was not great. I'm impressed that both of you guys got that. But yeah, all right. So I was getting Naeem Hines vibes, which is
Hines
an
is somewhere.
excellent fantasy thing to say.
Hines is somewhere trying to make a team. I saw him in preseason. I forget where.
He was like the Duke Johnson 2.0. You know, he could just get it done.
Okay. I don't know. I think that this.
Oh, he's on the Bills.
He's just a great, also like handcuff too. Like their quarterback play isn't like their team is designed to run the football. You know, so if let's say Jonathan Taylor goes down or something, or there's going to be maybe carries that a lot of rookies aren't getting in the third round. I like that third round pick, but that leads us into something that you brought up before the show. Kind of controversy at the end. There was just a free for all after the draft, aka meaning that free agency was wide open and everyone was just signing everybody. And you know what? It's like that in my other Dynasty league, believe it or not.
Okay.
I don't recall this from last year's draft. Do you? In our league?
You don't what? What'd you say? Do you don't remember it last year happening?
Did this happen in our league last year?
All right, hold on. Hold that thought because we got one more draft, we got one more pick, and then we're going to pull up the free agency board, and we'll see what happens. Because I'm just going to close this out really quick. Last pick of the draft, Mr. 70-yarder, Cam Little, getting it done. And it's also the year of Jacksonville, baby, is upon us. So, yeah, I went double Jackson this. I drafted 2 Jaguars and 1 New York Jet. Now, historically speaking, that would be foolish to do, and so I'm hoping history doesn't repeat itself and these teams actually have something to give us in fantasy. So, yeah, actually, I didn't realize I did this at the time. But anyway, I knew this free-for-all was coming, and I was nervous that somebody else was just going to snag Cam Little before I was able to click sign, and I was like, I got to grab this guy. So we did it, although we left a couple guys on the board. All right, let's transition. Let's pull up the Sleeper app, and we'll see what we actually had happen after that completed. Let's see. Let's get a good visual up. All right, we'll just do this right in the center. That's good enough. What's up?
Cam Little?
Cam Little, baby.
I left.
All right, these are the trades. All right, so here it is. So this was 3 days ago. This is the draft. We were talking pre-draft, and then this was like second round. I started dropping players because I was like, all right, go back to your question, right? You're like, did this happen last year? So my answer to that is no, it didn't, but it happened 2 years ago. And I know that because I got Puka Nacua by this same exact method that I didn't, nobody drafted him, and I just stacked my roster afterward, and I snagged Puka, and it ended up being the greatest decision in franchise history. But then I remember me and Maddie talking last year, or like probably 2 years ago now, and I was like, I felt like I talked to him, I was like, I felt wrong about getting Puka. I'm not going to give him back or anything, because no one would do that, but like I was like, this probably shouldn't happen. So I know 2 years ago, Maddie did something to make it locked, because I went immediately to do a pickup after the draft last year, and I wasn't able to. And so for whatever reason, that setting must not have persisted. So I think Maddie's intention was to not have this happen. I think it just fell through the cracks. He was dealing with he's an expecting father. He just had a child. Like, he had other stuff going on. Kamish actually did a great job of proving all these trades. So I don't want to harp on him, but I think that was the controversy, right? Because we had Peter saying, "Hey, I would have spent money on these guys. What's going on here?" And
so
I agree with that. I think this should be not allowed next year, but let's see. Everybody took full advantage while they could. All right, so yeah, you were number one. You were number two on this. I started dropping people, and then immediately you start dropping people.
Well, hey, I was not gonna pass up this opportunity. You're right. I think I dropped like 6 guys.
You got tight end, defense. You dropped Mike Hollins, dude. That's crazy. Jamari Trash. Gus Bus. I guess he's not even playing for a team.
Yeah,
he's not even on a roster.
Almost like 3 franchise staples went down. Juju,
wow.
See ya.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Hold on. Who'd you say? Who else?
You said
Juju?
I dropped Gus. I dropped Gabe Davis. Goodbye.
Wow.
You know,
Okay.
A lot of talent left at the end of that draft.
Well, we got chat saying that we want to keep it this way. I mean, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it to a vote. I mean, the league has to vote on it.
In a league with this chatter, and let me tell you one thing: he is the king of the post draft. This is a guy who deep targets are his thing, and he is rolling them out. He's bringing in a new wave every year. He's out with the old, in with the new, and
all right, I love that. But so
who can win this?
If we're talking deep though, like one thing I might bring up for next year is I want to expand the roster spots a little bit. We already have an expanded roster. I think we have much more than the average because we start 2 flexes, and I think we've got like 8 to 9 bench spots. But like, dude, if we had like 13 bench spots, like we could have much deeper. Then there would literally be nobody in free agency, though. I don't know. What do you think? Would you want to extend our roster?
What we need to do, and if you need to get me in this little chat with, you got AJ talking here, bringing us to the lottery.
You on me undrafted.
I got the fix. It's called the taxi squad. Okay? And the taxi squad is 3 positions set up pre-draft that you get to place guys on, and they will stay in your taxi squad on your team. You can sub them onto your active roster, but you lose that taxi spot for the rest of the year if you do so. So, I mean, that's just...
I'm against that. I don't like that. I was just on a Dynasty league last year that actually... Okay, they had to be... You want
just extra people?
I just want extra spots. I don't want to have to deal with, like, I have an injury.
And then but that brings up, like, so you just bring extra spots into it, then you deplete an already just kind of really, really, like, almost like unimpactful waiver. Does that make sense?
You're right. That's the concern. Like, yeah, that's exactly what would happen. The waiver is already pretty bad in this league.
Yeah. So if it's honestly so bad that it doesn't even matter, maybe we could do something like that.
Right, it already is trash. Yeah. All right, anyway, okay, let's see who gets added. So we're dropping people, right? And I will say, I've already dropped people because I was ready for this. And then once the draft ended, I started trying to add somebody, and it was like, rejected. You don't have enough roster spots. And I was like, yes, I do. I already cleared them out. And I'm like screaming because I was like, I know someone else is going to do it. I couldn't believe it's being allowed. And it took me like, and then I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, boom, you just added somebody. Great ad. D-Mac added somebody, and I was like, no, I'm losing my spot. And I had to refresh the page, like close it out, reopen it, and then I was able to add. So it was just some glitch that I was dealing with. So anyway, I was like slow to add. Although I wasn't going for either one of these guys anyway. I probably should have had my eyes on Tesla. Tesla? Yeah, how do we pronounce this?
Tesla, I think. That's how I'm
call him
saying.
Tesla. Yeah, why not? But I mean, he had the touchdown in week 1 preseason. That's all I saw on him. But I was like, well, I mean, Lions receivers, man, you can't really go against them. They always are putting up points. It's just there's other guys in front of them.
Offense every year.
But is he going to be wide receiver 3? No, dude, they got Tim Patrick as wide receiver 3. Yeah, all right. He might not be playing much, dude. But anyway, still great pickup. Great pickup for this like last. I don't know anything about Donovan Edwards. Who else gets added?
That he's wide receiver 3.
Okay.
Tesla will be making plays for the coming 3 weeks.
Dante Thornton, I thought looked pretty terrible week 1. The rookie on the Raiders. Oh, that was you. That was you that grabbed him. All right. What did you see in this kid? Did you? I guess all I saw was week 1, but whoa, he's huge. He's 6'5", 205, huh?
You just said it. You just answered your own question. That's what I saw. I mean, just a freak athlete, I guess, if you're talking about 6'5" and he can run in a straight line really fast.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. I think he was also he was wearing like the old school looking jersey, like Garrett Wilson. I think that was him, and like I don't know. I was just like, you look stupid, man. Like what are you doing?
I don't agree with that. I'm glad you made me aware of that. Maybe I'll send him an email, a DM, or something.
Yeah, tell him to clean it up, dude. Like,
there's no reason to
2025.
You're not a quarterback or a punter.
Yeah. All right, and then here's what happens, man. Here's the shameful act. Here's what nobody wants to see. I don't know. I had to do it. I dropped I dropped the man, the myth, the legend. Can you see it on screen?
No, I got my phone off.
All right. Well, I had to drop Jameis Winston. He's a free agent, man. He was QB4 on my team, and he's QB3 technically in the rotation. It just kills me to do. And I added him. I dropped him for Elijah O'Royal, that tight end that, like, I don't know, I'm not that high on, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, that had to happen. Sad day. But then, all right, grab Pat Bryant. He's the rookie Denver wide receiver because we believe in Bo Nix. We also have Troy Franklin, who I'm really hoping he actually looked much more competent in week 1 preseason than he did all rookie year. But if he just doesn't work out, Pat Bryant might. Although there's just a lot of mouths to feed there. I don't know. Having Bo Nix have one target that leads the way might just not be him. He's more of a Drew Brees kind of guy. You know, he's going to spread the ball. He's going to hit 13 receivers, which just makes him a great quarterback. But maybe you don't get the package of him, which kind of sucks. You know.
Thanks, Adam. We got 3 big dooms in the chat because you dropped Jameis Winston.
3 big dooms. I don't know what to do. It's an uncomfortable feeling.
We got Pat Bryant love.
Do I still? I mean, I like to see that. Love Pat Bryant. He's already ahead of him on the depth chart in front of Troy Franklin. Get out of here, dude. That wasn't the case in preseason week 1, so maybe that was just respect to somebody that was on the team before. That's gonna make me sad, man. But we'll see. I got them both now. But when do they play tomorrow? Do they play tomorrow, Denver? When's that game?
Not too sure, but you know who I'm looking at right now that plays me week 1?
What?
Why don't you click on that?
The matchup, dude. You're going against the champs week 1. How you feeling about that?
I'm feeling like this is like Eagles, Cowboys. I'm not saying that I'm the Cowboys. The Cowboys stink. But you know, this is the first matchup of the year, Thursday Night Football. This is me versus you. This is big for the ratings. What they wanted, you know. This is a scheduled event.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the NFL found out. I mean, Sleeper app. They found out about the show. They're like, you know what? It'll be good for the heart of fantasy. Let's pair them up week 1.
Yep. This isn't like let's pull out his rivalry with I don't know. It's worthy that it's like me, maybe Matt Carmen, maybe Steve, someone from the division. You know, a division. We don't have the divisions anymore, right?
No. That was like only a 1-year thing.
Old division rival. We've been doing this show. We've been talking. This is going to be a lot of fun week 1.
Game of the week.
I mean,
game of the week to start. And we got nobody playing Thursday night. So you do. You got Pickens.
Oh, I got Pickens. That's the thing. I mean, that's where we get to watch on opening night. Does Pickens go out there? And ready, catch this. Does Pickens go out there? Does he put up a crooked number on Thursday? We get to chill. But are we chilling? Because we got, on the Sunday matchup, we got some players. You know what I mean? So, Sunday night, the Bills play. And they're playing against the Ravens.
Playing Baltimore.
There you go. So you're thinking, oh, my Sunday matchup, my Sunday matchups, they're going to be pretty quiet, you know? I disagree. You know why? We got arguably the best player on my team playing, Bucky Irving. We got, I think, who's going to stay the starter. We got Trey Benson. Can he be the absolute thorn in your side, not only week 1, but for the rest of the year, and surpass James Conner? That's what we're hoping.
I will say Benson looks awesome, dude. He is. And this should be the year Benson outtouches Conner, but I'm going to ride with Conner until that changes. This is insane, dude. Our matchup is crazy. I got Conner, you got Benson. I've got Likely, you've got Andrews.
Conner into the dirt, but he could get hurt doing that. They do it every year, and you're just waiting for it to break down. It still somehow has not happened, but I'm hoping.
He did not. He had a knee issue. No, he had a knee injury last year, and during his run in the playoffs, he put up 1 point in the championship or something because he played, but he was just so injured that he wasn't effective because he's just a dog. But he started to show some cracks last year in his durability, which is dude, he's on he's in plus territory. Like, he's lucky he's made it this far. Yeah, dude, and you're all Bills all day. I mean, we can't be talking starting lineups just yet. Although a lot of these guys we should be. You got Keenan Allen back to his rightful home. That's crazy.
Oh, I was so happy.
Adams, I think Adams is going to take a little while, man. I think Adams is going to be the odd man out for a little bit. I'm kind of hoping now that I'm seeing them playing in week 1, but we'll see.
I mean, you got Puka and Devontae. I mean.
Oh man. All right. That's not what this show is for, but good grab. Week 1. All right, so that Thursday night show is going to be crazy. I'm going to be upset though. Like, I got nobody playing. I'm just playing again. Like, I'm going to have to find something to do. I can't just watch you guys rack it up on me.
You can't watch.
This is a Jameis-friendly channel. Hold on, just respond to the chat. This is a Jameis-friendly channel. I've got the signed autographed picture on the wall. We'll find him a home. You know, I'm not this type of person that just lets them out and, you know, let them fend for themselves. If you get laid off, the company's going to help you get another job elsewhere. All right, we're working with Jameis. We're going to figure it out. This might not be with Team Kaizen. We got a championship to uphold here.
I have an open roster spot for some reason. I just kind of realized. So where is he? I'm about to pick him up right now.
What? Who?
What do you think?
Wait, say it again. What'd you say?
I was about to pick up Jameis. My roster's full though.
I was gonna say pick him up. I mean, that's the issue, man. Like, he's honestly, this could be good for the league because he's just gonna make that waiver wire week where he's playing exciting. Because when he's playing, dude, you want to start him. I was starting him for this championship run all the way up until like week 15. It was that game that he got benched that I started him. I felt terrible.
We didn't talk about the undrafted guys. We touched on it a little bit. I mean, I'll go over my guys real quick. Let me see.
Oh, what? The people that you ended up picking up post?
Yep. Tesla. I mean,
let's put that back in center.
6'4". You know? Looks like an absolute beast out there. He could be a thing out in Detroit. That's who I went with.
Is he fast? Is he just like a big body?
You know, I'm not too sure. Let's see. Did he say anything for me? Tell you what, he's fast enough to be in the NFL.
6'4", 214. He's a big guy.
I got, let's see, anyone I really was excited about. Monungai looked good. Kyle Monungai in his first preseason game. Rashad Smith, I mean, hey, you've seen in Kansas City, anyone can play running back for that team. They would give you carries at him.
Hold on. I'm trying to find Rashad Smith. Okay. Oh, that's when you dropped Juju. KC for KC. I don't know anything about this guy. Oh, he's a Gator. 5'10", 196.
Arian Smith out of Georgia, the guy I picked up on the Jets. Not too many people in front of him. I'm praying that your boy can throw the football for us. Because, I mean, there's really no one on that depth chart I'm thinking could be better than him, honestly. He's an older rookie. And if you know anything about Georgia, they've had some really good receivers. So,
man, so how many guys did you end up bringing in?
I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, look, this is where Pete Shore is. Hey, I'm going to throw it out there. Waivers should not happen until the day after the draft. We had 3+1s on that. Gat, AJ, Matt. Oh, even Commish agreed. All right, so this is going to change.
I guess.
And then we'll go to a team vote. Or league vote.
If that happens, if that is the case, I'm implementing that we go back to 4 rounds.
Oh, right. Okay, I was thinking the same thing. I was just like, instead of, or maybe we do both. But right, yeah, I mean, it just having
We
this
can do
frenzy,
five.
this just tells me people weren't done drafting yet.
Let's do 4.
Let's do 4. And it's already like a 22-minute draft. I think it took 22 minutes. It's like we can extend that to a half hour, do another round. But then that makes grading
you know what?
picks a little harder.
Talk about it.
What?
You know what? If we were watching highlights of whoever that was, throw on some. You're worried about the Bears.
I am.
Give my boy Luther Burden some a shout
Burden.
out here.
You want
Give
college
him-
tape or you want week 1 tape?
Give me college tape. I don't think he did too much week 1. I think he caught a pass, but you know he wasn't out there for long.
Missouri.
See, what did he do?
And just for all those cats that I was ballin' with, saying rap ain't finna get my ass a scholarship. And how come every
All right, I wanted to let that audio run, but we don't own any rights to music here, unless that was a custom. Did better. We can't even get into it. Oh, dude. If he can break tackles off of a hitch, yeah, the kid's gonna be pretty good. That's Jamar Chase, man. Like that's why Jamar Chase is so nasty. He's in free space all the time.
Exactly. That's why he is so effective. That dude can catch the ball.
Ooh. Hold on. Is he playing high school kids? Like what? This isn't. We're all talk sometimes. Actually, you just mentioned BC. We got a BC quarterback transfer. What do we know about him?
From Bama.
Bama, yeah, that's right. Is he going to be
Recruited by what's his name? Bill O'Brien when he was offensive coordinator at Bama. He had a couple stints there in between the Patriots jobs, but his most recent stint in Alabama, he recruited a guy from Bama and got him to transfer. I think he's just coming in as like a redshirt sophomore. So
all right?
see what happens.
All right, that's exciting, though. I mean, I was happy to hear BC made the news. I don't know why I was watching the news, but
you know, I go to the games. You know, it's a great way to scout some college talent. I'll say that.
all right. This kid looks nasty, but now I have a question for you. We know that you drafted we know that you picked all these guys up. Cool. You can't keep all these guys. We got to cut down to we've got what? What's our roster length at right now? If we go to
Maybe like 30. Well, no, probably not. Probably 3 added for the 3 rounds. Actually, I don't know what it is.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Let's see.
10, 11, 12.
Don't we have to cut down to
Dude,
25?
we already have 14 bench spots. This is a pretty deep league already. All right, so 14 bench spots. $25. All right, we're at a 25-man roster right now. Is that what we run with? What size rosters do we do?
I think we run with.
I
I think we run with 25. Here, let me go to the. Can you check league history and it'll show you just during a week who we have.
Isn't that a good idea? So this is 2024. I wish it would just give me a number. I gotta count them up all again. Come on. All right, fine. Oh, look at Bonex, week 17, championship. Oh, dude, this is what we want to see.
While we're at it, flex your chip.
Yeah, we're right here, man. We got Team Kaizen. Dude, look at this, 7-7. Dude, 7-7. We're the New York Giants. We're the wild card team that wins the championship, baby. Come on. That's harder fantasy if I've ever seen it. Dude, and then Derrick Henry going off. It was Derrick Henry and Mike Evans that led the way, too. Like, dude, come on, man.
Yeah, let me see that. Okay, yeah, wow. King Henry does his thing. Puka does his thing.
Hunter Henry, goose egg. Nice. You're not getting a start week 1. I had to start Blackshear, which is insane.
Wow, you're kidding me? He did. He popped in the 0? No way.
He gave me a 0. Dude, and then the Raiders defense. Woo-wee! All right.
Wow.
Craziness.
Drake
All right, let's
London
count them
showed
up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Okay, that's 15 bench players. What the heck? How's that even possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. All right, I got 26 now. All right. Well, we'll answer this on the next show. I gotta talk to Kamish. And my headphones are actually dying, so we gotta wrap this up. I need closing statements. What do you got for us?
Looking at it right now, I beat the champion last year.
Oh, in the head-to-head matchup.
Yeah, week 13. Had the same record as the champion last year. Can I do it again this year? I believe yes, I can.
We'll see week 1, baby. Oh, you killed me too. Wow. Oh, dude, and Jameis put up a 36 spot on you, and you still beat me.
Wow, Jameis threw 35 and I won. Best case scenario.
Yeah, right. Like, how great of a day is that for you? Dude,
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, Bucky went off. Keenan Allen went off. This is a whole team win against me. Wow. Even Pickens. Yeah, all I had was Jameis and Mike Evans. I mean, that's a lot to have, but man, all right. Don't forget to peep the Instagram from Alex earlier. All right. Chat, thanks for being live tonight. Thanks for being with us. This was awesome. What am I trying to do right now? Oh, yeah. Close this out. Bring up the Heart of Fantasy. We got to get active on X. Get your questions to us on X at Heart of Fantasy. We'll have AI responding to you. No, we'll see. We actually got a 3-man crew responding to our X chat. We got to actually make that happen this year. You got the credentials? Oh. Hold on. Go a little more towards your face. Yep, now forward. Oh, dude, we got the Bucky jersey card. Dang, dude, that actually stinks because I've been withholding the Bucky card that I have. I didn't know you had one that's even better, and now
You can keep it now.
I just lost a lot of leverage.
You did. That is true.
All right, man. Well, go enjoy the 10 o'clock game, the late night game. It's been real. Good soft kickoff. And we'll be back in your inboxes. We'll be back in your notifications Thursday night of week 1, right?
This was our preseason. All I'm going to say is it's going to be a great experience that Thursday night. Energy is going to be high. We're playing against each other. And I think we're getting for a good game. Cowboys versus Eagles.
It's a great first game.
Yep, so bring your questions. Tell your buddies. We'll answer them. And we'll watch Pickens light it up.
Yeah, we might be a little biased towards Pickens. Or, yeah, I'm going to hate him. You're going to love him. But everything else we'll be honest with. All right. Signing off.
Good night.